Hi everybody, it's Sam. Today is June 25th, 2015, and first I'd like to do a video about Friedman Place, an update on them. I was at Friedman Place on June 4th to visit my friend Robert, and they have a new director, and they have a lot of different new staff. They have a new social worker that directs social services. I believe his name is Christian Zapata, but we call him Tony. I think it's his nickname. And he has done a lot of work with children's mental health all throughout the lifespan, different therapy, all sorts of different stuff within the field. So he's a very seasoned professional, and he is the director of social services, and he handles the screening now and the moving in of applications for new residents. And when I was over there, it just seemed really a lot better. It was very peaceful, obviously, compared to where I'm living now. And he was very nice, and the staff that were still there were very nice, and wanted me to come back and everything else like that. And so, although they still don't provide actually tailored mental illness psychiatric services within the facility, other than a psychiatrist coming once a month, I had a talk with Tony all about my concerns personally and my concerns for other residents around mental illness. And he basically told me what he could provide, what the organization could provide within a supportive living license, and what they couldn't. And what they can provide is individual therapy groups. The nurses, they do order in the medications from a pharmacy, and the nurses either put your medications in a minder box, or you can go up and get them. But the nurse is only there 12 hours a day because it's not a nursing home, and so they can provide that. And it seems like with him there's a little bit more understanding of mental illness, and he does do some case management in terms of getting people connected with services. I'm not sure how that pans out with actual mental health services in the area right now, because a lot of places are full outpatient mental health services, but it does seem like things are a little bit better in understanding what's going on with mental illness. I still wouldn't recommend anyone who has severe mental illness, who doesn't feel like they can manage their issues day to day, pretty much not alone, but handling their own outpatient services, basically with therapy and meds, and not a 24-hour facility of staff that understand mental illness, or having case managers there 12 hours a day, things like that. So I still wouldn't recommend it for people with severe mental illness. But if you feel like you're in a spot where you can handle, where the community, supportive community around, other staff, other people, residents, and getting therapy and different things, that you can handle being in a place like this, especially if you are blind, I think it's worth just considering, because it would certainly be like being at home where you're not understood, if that's the case, or if you're at a certain level, even being in a place where I'm in right now is, if you want, not that it's bad, but I think when you reach a certain point, it's just not where you want to be. At least that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, so that's the update on Friedman Place, and so I reapplied this week, and the thing that I wanted to let you know is that they are very good at alternative formats for the application. When I applied in 2012, all you got was a printed out application, and people were, we had to have someone sighted fill it out, which is so funny because it's a place for the blind. But when I wrote Tony, he sent me PDF application, Word application, Excel application, and he said could send me a Braille application. So a lot of different formats. I did fill out the application. It's very easy, very standard stuff. Why do you want to be there? And it's a very simple application, I feel like. And I was honest about my psychiatric issues, but also that I had meds and that I would utilize support services outside the facility. So I sent that in, and what he told me, which is what I really wanted to let people know, is they are full right now, and they have a waiting list. And he said for me, from when he gets my application, which is he got it on like Monday night or Tuesday morning, till when I could possibly move in, it would be a year and a half to 2 years, because there are only like 60 apartments and a lot of them are full. And as younger people come in, because they do have a few more people in their 20s and early 30s than they did when I was there, which is great. But as younger people come in, they're going to want to settle in and have that be their home. So they're not going to want to move out. I do think personally, from when I was there are a few people that could benefit from another arrangement that have yet to move out, and maybe that'll change. The other thing is, some people do decide to take back their application and say I don't want to move in, or they back out at the last minute, and that pushes their application up. And I guess that's how a few of the younger residents recently got in, is because the applications got pushed up. So it's on the list. He said that they're still processing applications from November of 2014, which, like I said, means that they don't have enough apartments for the people that want to apply there. And he said something like that he's receiving 7 to 10 applications per week. And so that really shows how popular Friedman Place is right now. I think that's great. I just hope that they'd be able to expand. I heard something about them getting a new building and doing something with it, but I don't know any of the details about that. So that's basically my update on Friedman Place. Basically, to recap, like I said, in terms of the blindness and mental illness issue, I think a little bit more is being understood about it because of the social worker who's doing the screening. I think he could be honest and tell you within your situation what you might, if you could, be in there and have that be enough, or if you need something else, or what, I think he could talk to you about that, and I think that you could be honest with him about it and just see what he says. Again, like I said, I wouldn't recommend it, as I've always said, for people that are very fragile, that are, like I said, maybe constantly dealing with like self-injury or hearing voices, or suicidal thoughts constantly. I don't feel would be a good fit for Friedman at all. But for someone that's going along and has gained enough skills from whatever, in my case it's an intermediate care facility, and they feel like they could get outpatient services and that, and the caring community of the place be okay, then that's I would recommend it. So that's my feelings, and I will include again the website and the email for Tony. It says Christian Zapata, but it's really Tony. That is his nickname. So yeah, other than that, I hope that everyone has a good day. And if you have any questions about applying, I have the application in all the different formats. So if you want it, you can just email me and I will send it to you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.